Hold on to your butt!
Oh boy. We are here. This is really quite shiny, isn't it? Oh. Computer terminal? Yeah, I think we probably should. Load holotape. We want... network scanner, there we go. Initiate network scan. Give holotape to Sido if we ever get out of here. Okay. Oh, okay. Access log. X3-24 validation. Looks like a software code, almost, doesn't it? A serial number for something or other from the 90s. Okay. Oh, no, probably shouldn't be using that. Oh, I thought it was. I mean, walk. Well, this has to be the... Oh. Oh, it's not stealing. This has to be the cleanest room we've seen in Fallout 4 so far. And, Dance isn't with us, so I can only assume that we're here on our own.
Hello.
Ooh.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Maybe.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Oh.
Please, step into the elevator.
Started. Institutionalized. God. Alright, we've done that. Enter the elevator. Can we... an accessible door? I mean, really, should we even be looting? Do we? Elevator access denied. I don't think we're getting in there. Oh, this is the elevator. I'm guessing. We've got a... Oh, it's glass. It's glass, that's why. Why did I think it would go up?
What you've heard, what you think of us.
I'd
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
I'm not so sure, pal. You've been kidnapping people.
Welcome to the Institute.
And if it's so good here, why are all the...
This is the reality of the Institute.
Why are all the synths actually leaving?
The work we do.
Well,
For
it's...
over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless
trees.
experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Looks
It has
very
never been
pretty.
easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about
Well,
what
that might be the case,
for
but
everyone.
that's a camera.
But that can wait. You are here for
That's
a
definitely
specific,
camera.
very personal reason. You are here
Yeah.
for your son.
It's not starter. Yes, I'm here for my son. Well, if you've got all this, why... What are you doing kidnapping people from above? I mean, have you developed into some isolated... elite super race or something like that? Where I guess I'm going here, am I? Now we're going back up. So why did you bring me all the way down to bring me back up? Does that actually make any sense? Oh God. Is that Sean? I should probably... I'm probably terrifying. Let's take the helmet off at least. Yeah. There's no one else in here, so... Can I open this? No reaction. Doors inaccessible connection. Can I? Yes, I can talk to him.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh God.
Sean? Oh my God. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Is he going to understand any of this? How old is he?
Father,
He's like 9,
what's
10
going
years.
on? What's happening?
Let's not terrify the little kid. Oh God. I've been so busy thinking about which faction, I haven't thought, what would I actually say when I found him? He's not going to have any memory of his father, is he? He's literally looking at this guy as a complete stranger. He's no idea who we are. I've got to try and get it across.
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
Is he going to understand this at 10 years
What's going
old?
on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me!
Oh God, no.
There's someone here. Help me!
He's not going to understand this, is he?
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me!
Yeah, this has got to be terrifying for him.
Father? Father, help me!
And you...
Shot. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Give me a reason not to, pal.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
Is
He's
he?
a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
Oh.
Please
So he's
try
a
and keep
copy.
an open
Where's
mind.
the real Sean
I
then?
recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges.
You think?
Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Yeah, I'm not believing that.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think.
What do you mean?
But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you.
What?
After all this time.
What's he
It's
saying?
me. I am Sean.
You don't look like a 10-year-old to me.
I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost.
Yeah. But we saw Kellogg
But
with
then you
Sean.
learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You believed that 10 years had passed.
Well, it kind of made sense, didn't it?
Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality.
Oh, God. He's Sean.
And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Yeah, but taking you was wrong.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
And killing your mother. Because she tried to protect
you,
you.
that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world.
Well, yeah, and setting fire to a cat
At that
makes
time,
sense to
the year
crazy people.
2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synth. That's none of these are the question I would actually be asking. Oh God, human synth really? So the weird science experiments needed span. Oh, wait a minute. Are they cloning people?
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA.
Yeah, but do they need an entire child for that? I mean,
Plenty
how do
of
I
that
know?
was available, of course.
How do I know this guy isn't a
Had all
clone?
become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone.
Oh, God.
Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth.
So they think the survivors are mutants then? I mean, I suppose in a way they actually are.
And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
Wow. Okay. So...
I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
This is pretty... Has he been down here the whole time? Has he been to the surface?
You've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Yeah, but hang on, if this is... So when we were fighting Kellogg, he was actually working for Sean?
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here.
Okay.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
He was a murderer. He killed your mother.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of.
The guy was a monster.
The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and
Oh, the
his
implants.
usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan.
So... when he had...
He never failed the Institute.
Didn't anyone figure that
His
out?
cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge.
What, you set it up so that I'd meet him and kill him?
What else can I say to ease your mind?
How would you know I was capable of that? I mean, not one word about his mother. Mind you, you see, he wouldn't have bonded with his mother, would he? I mean, he was a month old. I mean, yeah, he would, but it would be, well, really, on a subconscious level. So this guy, he's now in charge of the Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
Clearly.
The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
So, okay, they've created a kind of utopia down here by the look of it. I mean, but it puts me in mind of Logan's Run, in a sense. I mean, he's been down here his whole life. He's no idea, you know, how beautiful the world actually can be. I mean, he's never seen a blue sky, a sunset.
I
Does
hope
he?
you're not too overwhelmed.
Hello, I'm your son, and I'm old enough to be your father, and I'm the guy running the institute now, and I set you up to come here. Yeah, I think you could say, I think it's safe to say, we are a bit overwhelmed. I mean, does he... Don't you want to
I need
help
your
these
help,
people?
Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster.
Yeah, but that's human nature.
No. We look after our own now.
That's pretty selfish.
Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that.
But why are you still taking people if you've got the
Just
synths you need?
Give me time.
If
What
you've got the
else can I
DNA you
say?
need from Sean,
Ease your
then
mind.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
and neither did we.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage. That's your mother you're talking about, and you didn't kill this guy, Kellogg, after you found out he'd killed your own mother. I mean, are you that... Are you that disconnected from the real world down here?
Sean, she loved you so much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions.
Yeah, clearly.
Having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know any different, would you?
With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often.
Yeah, well, that part is definitely true.
What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them.
What's he asking me now? Is he asking me to
I've been
join
part
them?
of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute.
Some life, you know.
And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you?
I want to
Isn't
know what
that
you
what
guys are up to. I know that much. God almighty.
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
It's
Yes.
not a real world,
That is what
though.
I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground.
Yeah, but what about
You've been
the
in the
people
Commonwealth.
above ground?
You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
What does he need from me? I mean, he's been not brainwashed is the wrong word, but he's been, conditioned and socialized to how society works based on a life underground. Don't you care about
How
other
can you say
people?
that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you.
Well,
We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I want to know what you guys are doing. I mean, I'm not saying yes to something. I can't just destroy him. Whatever else. He's flesh and blood. I kind of owe him that much. I can't agree straight away, because if he's going to harm, the remainder of humanity, I can't go along with that. But
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
what do you think?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance.
I want to know what it is you guys are actually
The
doing.
Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with.
That I might be working with.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience.
Oh, bioscience. I need a serum.
And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Well, I came down expecting a firefight. Oh, God. And I'm stood here in huge power armor. I mean, just look how green and white. I mean, you've got no sky, but... Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. No? Oh, right. Okay. What have we actually got up here? We got... I'll take those just in case this has to become a firefight. What? You've got all this, and you've got broken light bulbs. Really? Clean coffee cup. Yeah, let's check some stuff out.
Yes.
Kellogg. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauged their sidelong glances, I've decided something else, something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg really. And the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency, no. The cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal. is enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally? However unlikely that may be. Well, yeah, the life he led, pretty unlikely. It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old, older certainly than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that I must irritate him no end. Okay. Reports. Hydroponics. Program functional. FEE lab offline. Robotics. Synth output nominal. Production materials fully stock. Advanced systems. Child synth project under quarterly review. Weapons diagnostics ongoing. Why would they make a copy of Sean at 10 years old? I don't understand that. Dr. Zimmer still offline. Above ground operative terminated. Retention programs functional. Pattern recognition algorithms ineffective. Power output maxed. Air water recycling systems functioning normally. Personal notes. The wait continues. So who's actually written this? AO can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometimes later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past. Either way, I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants, and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project. But I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. Well, do you not see that that's exactly what you're actually doing? Synth shutdown. Unauthorized director code required. So I can shut down the synths if I can get a code. So I'm guessing this is his office or something we're in. Okay. Still going to take your stuff. Spent too long in the wasteland learning not to. Okay. It's all very pretty. Folders aren't really. Oh. Okay. This is a bit more of a bathroom, isn't it? Yeah, this is a bit of a. That's a very small shower to shower in. But not like we have better anywhere else. So what's this room then? Oh, I guess this is storage of some sort. Are they? No. I just don't know what to. This is a hell of a twist to the story. I did not see this coming. So he wants me to walk around and talk to people. Undamaged character. Whoa. You are...
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Hey there.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Okay. Why? Oh. So that's what the trees would look like if they actually had leaves on them. Oh. I see. Okay.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey.
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
Oh. You got something better? Bioscience. How are the tree... You must have UV in the lighting. I mean, can't say this place isn't pretty stunning. Now, hang on. The guy that helped us, yeah, the guy... Didn't we have a mission to get a serum? Oop. Where are we now? So this is bioscience. What's around here then? Okay. This is just sort of storage and such, I guess. And why can't we open these things? Anywhere in the game. What is that? Recorder. Not like a camcorder? Sensor? Don't know. I'm just gonna steal everything you've got. Why, have you got shotgun shells? I'll take those. Oh, should I be? Well, it didn't come up as stealing, so... Try to... Don't know. Sound like they might be useful. That might allow us to build things, I don't know. This is a... This place is pretty damn big.
That's it.
Oh. Okay. Are we now on the other side or something like that? Where have we gone? Ah. Whoop. Let's wait this out. This looks a bit more like what we're used to. The hell have we got to? Well, this isn't quite the shiny white thing. I think we're in the underbelly now, are we? One door and we're in the underbelly. Okay. We'll leave the doors open for ourselves. Whoa! Okay. Whoa, another one. So what have we found now?
Sweet.
Okay, this door will probably break on me again. Oh, no, it actually worked. What the hell? So this must be the bit we don't normally see. Take the caps. Ah, but you see, that's one of their cases. So what is...
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
Okay. Legendary Assaultron Invader. Oh my god. Okay, I think we should probably... Yeah. Yep, we can carry that. Bolstered. Suppose we can come back for that at some point. So this must be a vault, or... Let's get back inside the unit. So there's probably another way out that they're not talking about, because this, to me, looks like one of the old vaults. So okay, we've kind of figured out a possible way back out. Maybe we weren't meant to find ourselves down there just yet. Or is that some kind of a thing whereby... Let's talk to people. Let's figure out what is going on here and what it is they want me to do, and then figure out... Because if they just want to destroy, I don't know, existing mankind, then I can't go for that at all. Bioscience, okay.
Trying to examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations more.
Let's check them out. Close bioscience. No.
He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side. I wonder how the Warwick family is doing.
Bioscience looks like it's hydroponics.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Gorilla? Why
You're
would you?
here. Glad you made it.
Why would you make gorillas? Is this, you know, a bit like when we used to send primates into space? And you've got two silverbacks in there. They're not... Well, they're not going to breed. Let's put it that way.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner workings.
Yeah. They probably would.